Hello YouTube! In this video we're going to be showing you how to get unlimited clay here in the Java version. Right now we're in a survival world in one of our satellite bases away from the main base. We've upgraded this into a mining village. So back to the question, how do you get unlimited clay? You're going to use the hero of the village effect to get freed items from your villagers. So in this village here, we have about over 100 mason men, and what they do is that they're going to drop you free clay onto you. So with this guy over here, we've developed a receiving end so that they can drop the clay on top of us. And then from the hero effect, what we got from one session is that we got about 9, 10, 11, 12 and a half stacks of the clay blocks. So what you're going to do with those clay blocks is that you can trade with the villagers to get the clay balls. And then what we do here over in this room, so that we don't accidentally hit any villagers, is that we're going to use this to get the clay balls. And then from there, we're going to trade with the villagers so that we can get access to the brick items. So once you start trading more with the mason men, you get access to more of their stuff, terracotta, glazed terracotta, and the quartz blocks. So right now we're getting clay blocks here from the villagers. And then you may have noticed that some of these trades are pretty low. What we have is a zombie curing process. Let me show you past this building here. So over here we have a zombie curing place that is going to allow us to get deep discounts with the villagers. So to do that, what you do is that you take the villagers inside these boats and move it about here. And then once you break up the boats, the zombie would interact with the villager and convert them into a zombie villager. Now you would have to do this in hard mode because it's a 100% conversion rate versus 50% conversion rate in normal mode. So once you got the zombie villager, you're going to move him back over here, and then you're going to hit him with a splash potion of weakness. After you do that, you're going to hit him with a golden apple, and then he's going to start shaking. He'll do that for 5 minutes or less, in which case he'll convert back into a villager with those deep discount rates. So in order to get this entire process to work properly, you're going to make sure that there are fences between the zombie villager and the iron columns. You're going to have a roof right above you. That'll prevent the zombies from burning. And then down below here, you got the redstone torches, and that will prevent any iron golems from spawning inside your building here. We've made a reference to this in a previous video, so you should check that out. Okay. Over here, we got a simple cobblestone generator so that you can get unlimited stone. With the haste 2, that makes it very easy to mine below this village and to trade that with these guys here. So with all the trading involved with the villagers, it makes it easier to access all the quartz buildings as well as the brick. And it makes it so that you don't have to go into those river biomes, beach biomes to dig up all the clay underneath. So let me show you some more buildings over here. over here we have the furnace room. So this does have some redstone machinery. We got hoppers and furnaces. And then in the back here, we have a supply rail. And then in the front, this is your main ingredient rail, where these things are controlled by redstone levers on the edge. So this is a pretty good concept if you want to make big batches of your product. With the clay village, these are some of your common ingredients. And then down here, these are your products. So you got terracotta, clay, you got smooth quartz that you're going to make, as well as your stone blocks. Over here, we got a simple storage slash concrete room. That way you can put in some accent on your buildings. Over here, you got the flower station and the dyes. So that's essentially it here for this village. When it comes to getting clay blocks easily, you're going to have to build like over 100 of these mason men. And then you're going to have to build a small community around here full of beds, fences, proper lighting. But it is a lot of fun to do that here. We're going to go to another village where we tried the hero of the village effect for a different type of village. Let's go past here. So to connect our satellite bases with our main base, we've developed a system of blue ice highways so that we can travel between them quickly. It also makes it easier for us to enjoy the new map additions. This is the same old map that we're using. So the further we move outwards, the easier it is for the new 1.17 additions to take effect. So those new additions included the amethyst geode, deep slate, and the copper resources that we enjoy from that village right there. So we don't have the access to those things in our main base, but with this highway we can connect them with each other. This one is a redstone braking system where you do have to slow down a little bit with the packed ice, but let's go into this Fletcher village here. Okay, very good. So we did try our hand with Chinese architecture with this village. That was pretty interesting. A lot of red here and greens. And then over here, this is our Fletcher village. So in Java, it's very difficult to get the specialty arrows. They have different effects on them. But with this village, what they do is that they drop you the specialty arrows as well as the regular arrows. So there's about 7 stacks of arrows compared to about 1.5 or 2 stacks of these specialty arrows. So it is a little bit more difficult to get these arrows, but essentially with all this stuff here, this is still the easier way to get those arrows as opposed to trading with these Fletchers all the way to Masterclass. Because the problem is that you're going to get a bunch of random arrows, some of which we don't even like. So a little bit more work involved here, but we do have access to those special arrows. Okay, so I think that's going to do it for the village here. So how do you get unlimited clay? You're going to use the hero of the village effect. What we did was that we got that effect on a more defensible village. Compared to these villages, they're not that defensible. But with the blue ice highway, we can travel quickly between our satellite bases and our main base so that we can take advantage of all those clay blocks. And then over here we got access to the Fletcher arrows that are difficult to get in Java. So we do have other YouTube tutorial videos if you do like this video. And then I hope you guys are enjoying your day. All right, have a good day.